Pisces, hey, how's everyone doing? This is Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me again. Or for those of you who are new here, welcome. So let's get started with Pisces. The reading for Pisces is going to be for love, for male and female Pisces for the month of November 2018. So let's take a look. Rest and relaxation is essential this month. We all have the fundamental need to take breaks. We have embrace your emotions, don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions, and demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So I really get the feeling that you guys need to take care of yourselves this month. This month may be a little bit tough for you. You're facing some maybe painful things from your past. Let's see, rest and relaxation. We have the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I really kind of feel like you have to replenish yourself and kind of start fresh. There's a lot of emotions going on here. And I feel like you're trying to keep all these emotions to yourself. Embrace your emotions, don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. And we have the Eight of Wands, which is saying, you know, for you to communicate whatever it is that you're feeling. Because if you don't communicate them, it's going to be difficult for you to overcome whatever difficult situation it is that you may be going through or have gone through and you're healing from or recovering. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, like another water sign. I feel this is mostly you. So we have demonstrate love and the Ten of Cups. You know, it's interesting in this particular deck, this is the Before Tarot is what it's called. In the Ten of Cups, the family is still there, but it's raining, and that's how the cups are being filled. So again, I'm kind of getting that there's been some difficulty perhaps between you and your partner, or just in general, and you know, obviously your partner is involved because they are a part of your life. So I'm kind of feeling like, you know, in good times and in bad, that's usually in bad times is when you really see who's who, you know. So these may be bad times, so it could be saying for you to demonstrate love even in the bad times, or that this is what your partner is doing or will be doing in the month of November. Yeah, because there is pain. Five of Cups. So you're definitely dealing with some emotional issue. And I feel like there's a need, first of all, for you to nurture yourself, and be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, pamper yourself here during this month, because you may need it. But also understand that your partner is there to support you as well, or should be there. Okay, so that's something that you should be expecting. All right, so let's take a look at the Celtic Cross. Okay, so okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman reverse. So there's some kind of enlightenment here, or an end to a waiting period. I did want to mention to you guys that I'm offering some new readings. I'm actually going to be doing email readings now as well. So if you're interested, One question is $15, two questions $25, and then I'm also offering, as usual, the video readings, half an hour and an hour reading. So if you're interested, eyesofthestars@gmail.com. All right, Pisces, so we have the Magician reverse crossed by the Two of Swords reverse. Two of Pentacles in the foundation, the Queen of Swords reverse in the past. Three of Swords is what's crowning you, so again, that pain there. Five of Pentacles in the near future. How you see yourself is the Knight of Wands. How your partner or others are seeing you is the King of Wands. Eight of Swords, fears or hopes. And the overall outcome is the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So definitely you guys are struggling with a really tough decision that you have to make. And I feel the reason that you're struggling with this is because you don't have the confidence that you can pull this off, whatever this is. I feel like you're very much hurt, in pain. And you know, we all have this fight or flight response when we're, you know, like during a moment of trauma or something like that. And I feel like your response right now is flight. You want to like just get the hell out of there. Yeah. But I feel like you're putting on a front because how your partner sees you or how you're coming across is the King of Wands. So coming across as very much in control, confident, ready to take action, almost intimidating. So you're definitely putting on a front because that's not how you're feeling at all, is what I'm seeing. Okay. And you're fearing actually being stuck in this situation and not being able to, like being powerless to it. Okay. That's exactly how, you know, things are kind of feeling. I feel, you know, in the beginning of November here. So let's take a look. Why is this Magician reverse as the central issue for you? We have the Seven of Wands reverse. It's like, you know, it's like you almost already decided that I can't do this. This is not, you know, it's almost like you gave up the fight. Now, I don't know if this is, you know, with regards to, some of you could be, you know, dealing with, contemplating, I feel, perhaps leaving your partner if you're in like a committed relationship or just a relationship in general. I feel like you're thinking about leaving them, but you're just not sure. There's something that maybe they did that kind of broke your heart. Okay, Magician reverse. Yeah, see, we have the Eight of Swords. So you feel stuck, powerless, sort of out of control, like you just don't have the energy to put into this anymore. And what's crossing you is making a decision. You're having a really hard time seeing the way and deciding what it is that you should do, because, you know, in the Eight of Swords, this being stuck is actually an illusion. It's all in your mind. You actually do have the power to change whatever situation it is that you're in that you're not happy with. It's totally up to you. Let's see what this decision is about, though. Okay, it's about a King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. They're coming up in the reverse. So I feel like you may be challenged by this person as well. Like this person comes across as being sort of selfish sometimes, or just very much focused on themselves or on material things. They may be very much concerned with their image, concerned with material things, or they're just somebody who you just cannot count on. You know, they're very wishy-washy and they're just not dependable. And maybe you need someone that you can lean on and you can depend on. Maybe that's exactly what you're needing right now. And this person is just not delivering, so it's making you feel hurt, and it's making you feel like there's a decision that you need to make about this, right? Yeah, see, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So you're having trouble deciding whether or not you want to walk away from this person. Again, possibly an earth sign or somebody with earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, this back and forth here is the foundation, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're also feeling very unstable. So you're trying to find a way to balance all of the things that are causing you stress and anxiety, and create a sense of stability somehow in your life. I feel as that's what you're trying to do. We have the Seven of Swords, deceit. It's a deceitful energy. And the Nine of Wands. So I do feel that you kind of feel like you've been betrayed. Now, it could be this earth sign person, your partner, or just this person who is more on the selfish side. I feel like there was something that they weren't telling you. This could also mean that you are contemplating making this decision to give up on this relationship and you're not telling anyone, you know, so that's where that sneaky energy comes in, because this is not something that maybe you shared with your partner just yet. Or it could be that they deceived you and you found out, now you're heartbroken, and that has made you give up on the relationship. In the past, we have the Queen of Swords reverse with the Five of Wands reverse. So I do get the feeling that in the past, you know, there's been a sense of detachment. Somebody's been very detached, very cold, aloof, mean, just uncaring, and not engaging in any type of, you know, maybe because they wanted to avoid confrontations or drama, but this could have been somebody immaturely giving the silent treatment, and just because they just don't want to deal with the situation. Now, this could have been you or your partner. We do have earth energy again, but we do have air as well. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, we have the fire with the page, I'm sorry, the earth with the Page of Pentacles as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, I feel like there was something here that was kind of nipped in the bud in order to avoid any further conflict. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, this is not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, I do feel like there was a partner who was behaving as if they were single when they were not. And this caused definitely like distance between the two of you, but not a breakup. Okay, so this person may have been flirting, or may have been, I don't know, just not being very responsible within their relationship, but they may have put an end to that behavior in the past here, just to, you know, not cause any more drama or issues between the two of you. But at the same time, it's like the damage was done, like you knew what they were up to, or they knew, you know, because this could be vice versa. They knew what you were up to. Whatever the case is, it caused for somebody to be very sarcastic. You know, it's a very harsh energy. Now, excuse me, what's crowning you is the Three of Swords. Wow, the Ten of Swords. Definitely an immense amount of pain and feeling like you were backstabbed, basically. And we have the Devil. So this is, I feel like you guys may have been dealing with this possibly in silence for quite a while, or just not wanting to really get this out there. But it's constantly on your mind. I feel like this is now like obsessive, you know what I mean? So you could be, you know, just having trouble thinking about anything else, because you keep going through the whole scenario with what was said to you, what was done to you. How could they do this? How could they betray me this way? You're feeling like, you know, I need to get out of this situation because this is toxic for me. The Page of Swords. Somebody could be spying, or there could be a lack of communication between you and your partner right now. I also feel like for some of you, there may be some stalking actually for some. So, you know, spying, like I feel like everybody really kind of spies a little bit. They, you know, we all look on other people's social media accounts and whatnot. I'm not judging. It's just, I feel like this has gone to the next level. And maybe it's, you know, this could be you guys, but, and maybe it's justified because of all the pain that you've been through, what this person has done to you. So you feel like, I need to find something out. And it's become, you know, excessive, I would say. Okay, in the near future, we have the Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, I don't really like the energy, especially with this deck, because, you know, his sword to me actually looks like it's bloodied. So, and this, there's like an eruption here, you know, it almost looks like an eruption. So I just feel like there's a lot of aggressiveness here. And with the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Pentacles, it could be in your near future here in the month of November, there could be a falling out between you and your partner, a really huge fight, or not so much like a huge fight, but a very hurtful fight, very painful words being said, and just feeling like you're alone in this. We have the Justice card. So you feel like, you know, this isn't fair. However it is that you're being treated, it's not fair. But it is bringing you, or taking you out of confusion. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. So it's almost like you're forced into seeing the reality of this. This relationship just doesn't seem to be making you happy. And if it doesn't make you happy, then maybe, you know, it's time to really examine this. We are in Venus retrograde season, and that is definitely what that's for, is to take a second look at relationships and decide if this is something that is really still serving you. You know, it's kind of like a checkpoint. And that's what I feel is happening here. And whatever conversations are being had, I feel like you're seeing that this person isn't really cherishing you the way that you deserve to be cherished. I feel like there is some sneaky behavior going on. I don't really see, you may be thinking that there is infidelity. And there may be in some cases. I'm just saying that I don't blatantly see it here. Okay, so for some of you it could be happening. Whatever the case is though, even if there is cheating, some people, in my opinion, get hung up on, you know, are they cheating? Are they lying? Or, you know, like, what is it that, and it really, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, of course it matters if someone's cheating on you, if everything else in the relationship is great, but I don't get that vibe from this spread. You know what I mean? I feel like regardless of if the other party is cheating, or if they've been lying to you, or if they haven't, regardless of that, the relationship is not, it doesn't feel healthy. It doesn't feel like it's fulfilling you emotionally or spiritually, or mentally for that matter. Okay, so it is time to re-examine this and see if this is something that can be salvaged, if you want to salvage it. And if this is how it makes you feel, maybe we need to look at why. Why do you want to salvage this? What do you see in this person that makes you want to keep going? Or you know, maybe repeating the same cycles. These are all questions, you know, and for some of it, it's going to be different. So for some of you, it is going to be worth it, you know, and you're going to fight for it, and things, you know, hopefully will be fine. for others of you, you're going to take a look at this relationship and say, you know what? This has been going on for long enough, and I haven't been happy for a long time, and it's maybe time to move on. Okay? Because I do feel like some of you are thinking about moving on or moving someplace, being on the move. Let's see what this Knight of Wands is. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Okay, the Nine of Swords reverse and the Knight of Cups. I do, you know, again, for some of you, this is going to be, I need to work on myself. I need to get out of this situation. Physically, I feel like physically take myself out of this situation and start brand new, because I have love to give. I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of being stressed out and anxious. I want to give somebody my love, and I want a new beginning. For others of you, this could be that you are very passionate about your partner and you want to continue working on it. And so I feel like you do tend to fall into this trap of looking the other way and not facing the reality. But I feel like there's something that's going to happen here in the near future that may change that for you. Okay, so how your partner sees you is the King of Wands. We have the Tower reverse, the Five of Cups, and again the King of Wands. Interesting. So they see you as being very passionate. They know that that passion is there. So I kind of feel like they think that even though you're unhappy, you're sad about something, that you're always going to work or take action to avoid breaking up. You know, they kind of, I do get the sense that there is, there's just an indication that they may be taking you for granted, or just having this feeling like you're always going to be around because maybe the sex is great, or you just have a really passionate relationship. You know, a lot of people have these passionate, like explosive relationships, and it becomes a habit. So you get to the point where it's just a lot of fighting, like more fighting type passion than sexual passion. And people just get used to that. They get used to the constant conflict and the constant drama to where it becomes normal, you know. So again, Venus retrograde helps us to see these situations. Now, what you're fearing is the Eight of Swords with the Six of Cups. And the King of Cups. I feel like you're really in love with this person. You're in love with your partner. You felt like they were your soulmate. You guys were going to, you know, you may have a long history with them. And I feel like you are fearing that you won't be able to get over them. You know, like, what's the use in leaving them? I'm never going to be able to get over them. So overall outcome, was there one flipped here? Yes. Okay. Overall outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse with the Hierophant reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus specifically, or other earth sign, Virgo or Capricorn. Ace of Swords and the Sun. So there is going to be clarity. There's going to be a conversation to clear everything up, because I do feel like there's someone here, perhaps, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, like I said, or another earth sign, this person may not, they may be telling you that they just, commitment is not for them. You know, maybe they're finding it very difficult to be monogamous. For some people, you know, it's just, some people, I've even known of people, you know, who's, it's like a psychological thing. Sorry for shaking that. It's a psychological thing to where, you know, whenever they get into a committed relationship, all of a sudden, you know, it's kind of like when you're on a diet and you start seeing fast food everywhere and chocolate cakes here and there. It's like when you can't have it, then you're more hyper focused on it. And I feel like that's happening for some people. Some people just, some partners here, I feel, they're having a conversation about how, you know, the stress of daily life. So the monotony of like working every day and then doing laundry and cooking and cleaning and the kids and this and that. It's like, you know, they've gotten lost in that whole process, and they forgot how to be happy again and how to, you know, have a healthy and loving relationship, because they're too busy focusing on, again, maybe the material aspect of things, you know, having all the bills covered and extra money and going on vacation, you know, like having money for extra things and stuff like that, to where they may have gotten lost, like the relationship kind of went off, you know, into separate directions. So that's what I feel you guys are going to be dealing with in this month. So prepare, you know, it's just one of those times where you have to just be honest with yourself and listen to your heart, listen to your soul. What are they telling you? What is your heart, what is your soul telling you to do? Okay, because it just doesn't seem to me like you guys have been happy for quite some time, and you deserve to be. So, you know, a lot to think about there. All right, Pisces, let's move on to your career and finance reading. One more shuffle. Okay. Career and finance for Pisces. With the Knight of Pentacles reverse at the bottom of the deck, and we have the King of Wands reverse, Two of Pentacles, Chariot reverse, Page of Wands, and the Star reverse. So I feel like there may be new opportunities opening up for you, Pisces, but there's a lot of indecision here. And a pessimism that's not allowing you to take action confidently. You know, if you do take action, it's very much, you know, as a page. So it's kind of like everything's new, everything. It's not like action like a king type action, because the King of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look. King of Wands reverse, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. For some of you, I'm getting that in the workplace there may be a boss, supervisor, someone who's very kind of grouchy is what I'm getting, and they may be adding stress to your life because of that. No matter how hard you try, I feel like this person kind of comes down on you. We have the Two of Pentacles with the Lovers reverse, so there is a choice that needs to be made, an important decision about this whole situation, because I feel like you guys are feeling very stressed, very anxious, overwhelmed. There's just too much work going on, and you're having to make a decision, but maybe you're not ready to move forward, move out of this situation here. Page of Swords, okay? So we're still thinking about things. The Page of Swords is like you're thinking, you're coming up with new ideas, but the action is what I don't see you being ready for. You could be, I feel like you guys may be asking for others for advice, people that you trust, people, you know, co-workers, or just people that you trust. You're sharing your situation with them, you know, because it feels like a really major decision that you would need to make that would alter your life. And so I feel like you're trying to get as much feedback as you can. Some of you guys are thinking about, you know, going off in a new direction with regards to your career. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. Some of you could be wanting to open up your own business. Whoops. Whatever it is, whatever this change is, it's for you. You know, it's for your own stability, for your own well-being. We have the Star, so it's actually a wish. It's a wish that you have that's going to bring you prosperity. But you have to take a risk and go off in this new direction if that's what you want to do. But I feel like during the month of November, you're kind of struggling with this. And you're asking people what you should do. And now we do have the Star again, but here it's in the reverse. Chariot reverse. And the Hangman reverse. Like I said, the opportunities are there for you. You're kind of stuck, stagnant, because there's just a lot going on with you guys. Jeez. But the opportunities are there. You just have to see them and take the chance. Because the thing is, if you have this pessimistic outlook, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to move forward. Get one more for this one. The Two of Swords reverse. Yeah, you just have to make the decision. But you have to really believe in what it is that you're deciding upon, okay? It could be that you think about it and you decide within this month that it's just not the right time, or you just decide not to go along with it. And maybe now is not the right time. You know, maybe you need to wait this out and plan it out a little bit more. It could be, but there is definitely a new beginning here that has the potential to bring you prosperity and independence, financial independence, and make your dreams come true. So if that's what you want, and maybe right now this month is not the right time, well, let's plan for it and make it happen, you know, whenever the time is right. Okay? I hope that helped you guys. I will see you soon. Bye, Pisces.